making children feel they belong to the entire school. And therefore, this of course marks to be one of the old schools, but the government is very keen on creating inclusive institutions. And then we are going to break it down now from where we are to the counties. Yeah. So it is very important. Yeah, it's very important. It's very important that we create institutions that can last the test of time, as opposed to creating institutions which only take some children but not others. Yeah, yeah.
All right, thank you very much. So that is a brief overview of what we expect today. This is the International Albinism Awareness Day being commemorated all over the world, and here in Kenya is taking place at the Thika School for the Visually Impaired. Remember, this is also the 20th celebration for the Albinism Society of Kenya, and remember the Cabinet Secretary for the Ministry of Education, Julius Ogamba, will be giving the keynote address, and right at that point we'd like to move to the main event and join us and be part of this auspicious event.
Chief guests, all protocols observed. Good morning. My name is Bianca Chacha from Thika Senior School for the Blind, reciting a poem entitled Proudly in My Skin. Welcome. I stand tall, proud in my skin, a story of strength that shines within, from shades of ebony, caramel, and gold. Every skin tone is beautiful and bold. I love who I am, just as I was made. No fear, no doubt, no need to fade. My skin is a gift, unique and bright, a symbol of beauty, power, and light. Let us break the stigma and the shame. All skin color deserves the same. With kindness and respect, we can see that all skin tones belong in harmony. We care for ourselves, our hearts, and our minds, protecting our well-being of every kind. Together we rise, united and free, celebrating all diversity to see. So proudly I stand, confident and strong. In my skin, I know I belong. Every shade matter, every voice can sing, for beauty live in every human being. Thank you.
Thank you so much. A round of applause to Bianca. Thank you, thank you. So on stage, ladies and gentlemen, next we are going to have a performance, trio poem by Emily, Emmanuel, and Eric. As they come, let us have a round of applause once again. Thank you. Let us clap for them again, guys. Ah, Safi. Okay.
Our guest of honor, teachers, and my fellow learners, in front of you is Imani Wanjiko,
Eric Wambua,
and Imanala Mariana, ready to present to you a poem entitled World Albinism Day. Welcome. We are all unique and bright, shining with hope and light. Different colors, one human race. Each of us deserves a place. People with albinism are strong and proud, standing tall among the crowd, with talents, dreams, and heart so true. They can achieve great things too. On this day we celebrate. Love and kindness make us great. Let us respect and understand and work together hand in hand. Thank you.
Thank you. A round of applause once again. Thank you very much. So, information reaching our desk, we have 18 doctors from the Kenyatta National Hospital. They are here for cancer screening. So, you are a person with albinism. You're requested to go to the computer lab. So, tunachukua watatu. So, 3 people each, like 3 people. Wanatangulia wengine 3 people. Yeah. So we're gonna be having the cancer screening. So let's in front of you, they're going to perform for us the Luo folk song Aroebiro. Is it?
Aroebiro.
Okay.
We are going to perform Eroabiro, an arrangement of a Luo folk song.
Thank you.
Lift up your voice. Do you know who you are? Shout in love.
Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you as they leave the stage. Thank you so much. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live on KTN. Let us clap for KTN. Thank you. And I want to appreciate our chief guest, the CS for Education, Dr. Julius Ogamba, and the government spokesperson, Dr. Honorable Isaac Mwaura, Dr. Choksi as well. Prabha Choksi is with us. Let us clap for Dr. Prabha Choksi. Thank you, and other invited guests, and all of you for gracing this occasion. So up next on stage, we are going to have the 80th anniversary choir. The 80th anniversary choir. As they come on stage, let us clap for them. Thank you.
Chosen generation, we've been called for to show His excellence. All I require for life, God has given me, and I know who I am. We are the chosen generation. To show walking in power, I walk in miracles, I live a life of a life, for I know who I am. I'm walking in power, I walk in miracles, I live a life of favor, for I know who I am. Everybody shout.
Mic check. Thank you. The Cabinet Secretary, distinguished guests, this is Thika Primary School for the Blind, ready to present a number whose title is given Heko Shule ya Thika. Enjoy with us.
Thank you, thank you. A round of applause once again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Here is Jatosha. Let's clap for them again. Asante. Asante. So, our chief guests, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to usher in the catwalk. Now, the catwalk was introduced last year, being done by students from Thika School for the Blind High School, and they are going to represent different cultures. So we are going to have different cultures across the country. Outside the country, we also have the Hindu culture. I'm very much sure Dr. Choksi is going to be obliged by that performance, and also the Nigerian culture. So let us usher them in on stage, the catwalk. Ladies and gentlemen, let us have a round of applause once again as they come. Thank you. Thank you so much. Meonaje warembo? Wako aje? Eh? So, the theme of the event, my color, proudly in my skin. So when I say my color, you say proudly in my skin. My color? My color? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, meona photographers walikuwa hapa, sio? So we have guys from the Pulse magazine. I've talked to them, nikawambia watuweke kwa front page ya Pulse magazine, sio? Sitakuwa sawa? All right. So we are going to the next session. We have come to the end of our entertainment part. Thank you so much, guys. I've been your MC CK. So let me invite MC Emmanuel to take over. Thank you.
Thank you very much, MC Caxton. Indeed, today we have showcased resilience and embraced of diversity. At this juncture, Mr. CS, I would like to invite the principal, of which I was told is the head teacher, Madam Penina Mutuku, for Thika Primary Visually Impaired. A round of applause for Madam Principal.
Our chief guest and our beloved Cabinet Secretary, Dr. Julius Ogamba, our only one, my student, and the government spokesman, Honorable Dr. Mwaura, is in my uniform. That's why I'm saying he is my student. I'm very proud today. Sorry for that. I start again. Our chief guest and our beloved CS, Dr. Julius Ogamba, and our only beloved student, very proud of him, Honorable Dr. Mwaura, is in our uniform, my students, because you cannot see, I can see for you. He is straight in your uniform. I take this opportunity and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm Penina Mutuku. By grace of God, I am the current head teacher of the school where you are, the only school and the mother for all for the visually impaired in East Africa and beyond. I take this opportunity to welcome you all. Feel in the place where you are wanted. Feel honored. It is a great pleasure to have you here today for choosing us, our school, the first CS in the history of Kenya to visit this school. Today we have been honored. Thank you so much, CS. I take this opportunity to humbly introduce you. Thika School for the Visually Impaired is a family, a large family, and it is through the unity and the strength of the stakeholders that it is where it is. So I take this opportunity to introduce to you, sir, the BOM, the Board of Management of the school, who are the pillars of the school. I cannot manage this school without them. So I invite the chairperson, tafadhali, where you are, the chairperson, Madam Lillian. Madam Lillian is the vice chairperson. The chairman, Dr. Kivindu, is on a workshop. So we are complete with her and with the rest. So please, Madam, introduce your members.
Thank you very much. Our CS, distinguished guest, all the invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is a great day, right? Is it a great day? Okay, thank you very much. We are honored today to have this day. At this time, I want to invite all the board members. Welcome. Just come for a minute.
Baby, gonna.
Today, before us, we have the board members for this school. They'll just wave in the interest of time. So thank you very much and karibu sana. Asanteni sana. Thank you.
Thank you so much for honoring the day. I feel proud and very strong when I see you around. Sir, allow me to introduce the very important person. Very important because he's the one who has meant us to be here. And this is the parent. Without the parent, we cannot be here. I honor you. I just salute you. So the PA chairperson and the parents who are around, please, for this school, I request you just to stand up where you are. The parents,
beautifully wonderful love. Anyway, I follow you.
Cabinet Secretary, distinguished dignitaries, government spokesman, and our former student, Dr. Mwaura, students, madam, and the rest, good afternoon. Currently, our chairman is not area, so I'm representing him as a team of the parents. So, our cabinet secretary, we are proud of you and the government of Kenya for supporting us up to this far, and we are very much proud of you. Thank you.
thank you so much. The other parents are all over here. Thank you for coming. Thank you, because I cannot stand here without the teachers. Please, teachers, where you are, you just stand and wave. Teachers, we have 32 teachers who are trained in special needs. Wherever you are, just wave. I honor you. You are my pillars. Thank you so much. Now, I take this opportunity. I have 25 support staff, the ones who take care of the learners. They prepare them for us now to be able to teach them. Support staff, my support staff, be filled. Be honored where you are. Thank you. And this time now, I take the opportunity to say hi to my parents, to my students. Hi, you are my bosses. Thank you so much. I take this opportunity now, sir, with your permission, to give a brief history of the school. A brief history of the school. And because we use Braille, and I personally use Braille and print. I want the shoe wearer to come here and give us the brief history of the school. It will be read in Braille. This is our old boy of the school, a product of this school, and he learned and came back to give to the society. He's the teacher behind that song which was sung. And that song was composed for only one night. That was last night. And the learners were able to present it. So, Mr. Ndungu, please.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Head Teacher. The Cabinet Secretary for Education, Dr. Julius Migos Ogamba, the government spokesperson, and my good friend, the Honorable Dr. Isaac M. Mwaura, government officials, distinguished guests, good afternoon. Assalamu alaikum. Today, we gather here to celebrate a remarkable milestone, the 80th anniversary of Thika Primary and Junior School for the Blind. Thika Primary and Junior School for the Blind, currently operating as a comprehensive school, was established in 1946 by the Salvation Army Church. Located in Thika town, it holds the distinction of being the first educational institution for visually impaired persons in East and Central Africa. The institution was initially conceived to rehabilitate African ex-servicemen who lost their sight during the Second World War. Early efforts to train blind individuals to read Braille began informally in Nairobi in 1942. With financial backup promises from the colonial government, the Salvation Army moved these operations to a 12-acre piece of land in Thika, where we are. In 1946, it officially opened as an institute offering academic literacy alongside vocational training like carpentry, shoemaking, and gardening. In 1954, the center shifted its focus to formal primary and education, officially changed its name to Thika School for the Blind. In the same year, 1954, it marked the historic entry for the first visually impaired girls into the school. By 1954, the school set up internal programs to train regular education teachers in special needs education, SNE, making it a pioneer in specialized training in Africa. A nursery school unit was added to the primary section in 1960 to support early intervention. The success of the primary wing directly led to the establishment of Thika High School for the Blind in 1967, creating a complete educational pathway. While visual impairment remains the primary admission criterion, the school now accommodates children with overlapping needs, including albinism, autism, and dyslexia. Today, the school accommodates over 450 learners living with visual impairment from Kenya and East African region. The school has 37 teachers trained in special education, 32 teachers posted by the government of Kenya through TSC, and 5 posted by the county government to handle the early childhood education. The school has 25 support staff employed by the Board of Management for the school to support and care for the learners. Wapatie makofi kidogo tafadhali. The school runs both age and stage-based curriculums or programs as follows. We have the age-based program, which begins from from ECD, primary school, junior school. Then you have the stage-based curriculum, which supports learners who are in the foundation level and intermediate pre-vocational levels as well. Other programs include Braille class, orientation on mobility, guidance and counseling, ICT, and co-curricular activities. Distinguished guests, it's now my humble pleasure to highlight some of the key achievements attained by Thika Primary and Junior School for the Blind. In the year 2023, the school received a presidential award at State House, which was awarded as a result of the good performance in the music festival. Notably, in the same year, in the year 2025, a group of students participated at the state concert at the Sagana State Lodge when they presented a pop talent show whose title was Kenya. In the year 2023, 2024, and 2025, the school represented Kenya in the East African Ball Games in the SNE category. And I remember, I take cognizance in the year 2023, we flew the Kenyan flag and had 2 gold medals, with the first and the best player being from our school. Jamani makofi. I remember that time we went to Rwanda at a place called Huye. In the year 2023, the head of institution, Madam Penina Mutuku, received an award of excellency during the World Teachers' Day, where the school was ranked position 1 nationally as the most consistent in the Kenya Certificate of Primary Education KCPE SNE category. I now turn to the eminent personnels who have actually passed through Thika Primary School for the Blind. I begin by recognizing the government spokesperson, the Honorable Dr. Isaac M. Mwaura, who is the co-founder of the Albinism Society of Kenya, ASK. In addition, he spearheaded campaigns across East Africa fighting against the violent persecution of persons living with albinism. You have seen Bianca Chacha here. He also organized the historic Mr. and Miss Albinism East African, where he marked, which is marked as one of its kind initiative for inclusive representation. Other personnels include Jackson Mutugi, one of the school's earliest historic student joining Thika in 1946. Your Cabinet Secretary, in conclusion, we honor the founders, teachers, staff, and supporters whose dedication has made this school a beacon of hope and opportunity. We also celebrate the many alumni who have gone a milestone, to make valuable contribution to our nation and beyond. To our learners, you are the pride and future of the institution. Continue to dream big, work hard, and believe in yourselves. As we mark the 80 years of excellence, let us commit ourselves to inclusion, empowerment, and equality or equal opportunities for all. Happy 80th anniversary, Thika Primary and Junior School for the Visually Impaired. May your legacy continue to shine for generations to come. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Asanteni sana.
Thank you so much. We've learned so much with the many challenges we have. We have learned to make lemonade out of lemon. And that's why we are here where we are. God bless you so much.
Without any further ado, I would like to invite Madam Grace Kiare, the principal of Thika High.
Good afternoon. Okay. Good afternoon. Thank you. This day is a big day for us, all of us, as we celebrate the 3 occasions in the school, and with the guest of honor being the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Education, Dr. Julius Migosi Ogamba, Karimbu to our school, and also being invited by Senator Honorable Isaac Mwaura, the government spokesperson, Karibu, and also other education officers. We have the regional director of education, the county director of education, and the other guests, Karibuni, and all other protocols, Karibuni. So in front of me, of you, is Grace Carrier Thika High School for the Blind. Thika High School for the Blind is a mixed secondary school, and Daktari Julius Migosi, you have heard that when the Thika Primary School became of age, it gave birth to a high school. The high school, the child of the Thika Primary School maintained the performance of the Thika High School for Thika Primary School for the Blind. So we feel honored. Today, as we come to celebrate this occasion, I feel honored to have been escorted by the Board of Management of Thika High School for the Blind. I wish them to stand, and the Board of Management of Thika High School for the Blind, I've been given 3 minutes. I think they are remaining with the 2. I would request the one representing the BOM to say hi, to come and say hi to the group. And as she comes, Thika High School for the Blind has 428 students, both boys and girls. We have 42 teaching staff. Teaching staff, where are you? Teaching staff. Those are the teaching staff of Thika High School for the Blind. And we have 24 support staff. They did not come because the school is still running even without the students. The cleaning, the cooking is still taking place. So karibu.
Thank you. I want to stand on the protocols already established. The CS, the Cabinet Secretary, Dr. Julius, Dr. Senator Mwaura, and all protocols observed. My name is Charity Maina, here representing the Chairman Board of Management, Thika High School for the Blind. I'm also the chair of the School Infrastructure Committee, SIC. And we are very excited to be here, to be part and parcel of this big occasion. We are really excited that you honored us by inviting us to this big occasion. And we want to commit, as the Board of Management of the high school, to do the best so that once these students transit to the other, we are able to take good care of them. Thank you for all the support we've received from the national government. Through also our senator, a lot has been done in our school, and we want to say thank you. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
Thank you. That is the management of Thika High School for the Blind, and we are grateful. Thank you.
Mr. Daniel will talk on behalf of the Albinism Society of Kenya. A round of applause as he comes to the stage. 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
Good morning. Good morning once again. Yeah, my name is Daniel Omeno, representing Albinism Society of Kenya. All protocol observed. I stand before you this morning as we celebrate this International Albinism Awareness Day. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all persons with albinism who have gathered today here to celebrate with us this day. Today we gather to commemorate the International Albinism Awareness Day 2026 under the inspiration theme, Proudly in My Skin, Celebrating All Skin Tones. This theme reminds us that every person, regardless of their skin color or appearance, deserves dignity, respect, equality, and the opportunity to thrive. Albinism is a genetic condition that affects the production of melanin, resulting in lighter skin, hair, and eyes. However, albinism does not define person's ability, intelligence, talents, or potential. Persons with albinism are students, professionals, leaders, entrepreneurs, artists, parents, and active members of our communities. We have seen here artists like DJ Smollett is here. We have seen leaders, and I recognize Honorable Isaac Mwaura, who is the government spokesperson. Despite progress, many persons with albinism continue to face discrimination, stigma, myths, and barriers to education, healthcare, implements, and social inclusion. These challenges limit opportunities and undermine human rights. Today, we stand together to say that discrimination has no place to our society. This day is not only about raising awareness, it is also about celebrating achievements. We recognize the resilience, courage, and contribution of persons with albinism who continue to break barriers and inspire others. Their stories remind us that diversity is a strength and that inclusion benefits everyone. As we celebrate this day, let us commit ourselves to creating a society where every person feels valued and accepted. Let us promote access to education, healthcare, sun protection, employment opportunities, and equal participation in all aspects of life. Let us challenge harmful stereotypes and replace them with understanding, respect, and acceptance. To all persons with albinism here today, I encourage you to be proud of who you are. Your skin is beautiful, your voice matters, your dreams are valid. Never allow anyone to make you feel less because of your appearance. And as I conclude, I would like to say thank you to Kenya and Kenyatta National Hospital, who have come to screen all persons with albinism. I say thank you so much. Also, I'd like to say that all persons with albinism, when they go to hospitals, level 4, sometimes they get challenges in getting sunscreen. And I've had complaints as a person who works at Albinism Site of Kenya. I've been getting complaints from people that sometimes they go and are being asked to pay for them to get sunscreen lotion. Kindly, Alex Munyiri, I request you to ensure that when persons with albinism go to this hospital, let them not pay because they get sunscreen free of charge. Or else, are we together persons with albinism? Or have you ever gone to the hospital and being asked to pay? Yes, I've been getting those complaints, and I hope that through Albinism Site of Kenya, Alex, you have gotten the point and you will work on that. Thank you so much, and may God bless you.
And to acknowledge our partners, Kenya Institute of Special Education, KISE, and the Kenyatta National Hospital. Without further ado, I want to invite the National Council for Persons with Disability, Mr. Alex Munyire. 2 minutes. One of applause.
Let me also ride on the protocol that has been established. Our CS guest of honor, sir, allow me to, first of all, recognize the presence of our chair of the Board of National Council for Persons with Disabilities, Madam Chesang. I want to take the mic to her because of reasonable accommodation. And she greets us. And we also have another board member, Mr. Chengo. Yes.
Thank you very much. I want to take this opportunity to appreciate all of us for coming to join us in this celebration. This is a special day for all of us. Last year we celebrated it in Eldoret. Today we are here and we are very excited to be here. Very nice speech. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very nice speech.
Thank you. Thank you. Ndugu Chengo, I think, and all the staff of National Council, I would kindly request that we all come here so that we, as I read the speech of our director, National Council for Persons with Disabilities, we are also recognized. So all staff of National Council who are here would want us to just come so that we are, yes, we are in solidarity. International Albinism Awareness, oye! Oye! Persons with albinism, oye! If you are a person with albinism and you are hearing me, you are hearing this voice, I want us to shout as we celebrate this day because it is our day. We have many staff of National Council. It's only that Mr. Kareri, who is the regional coordinator of the Kiambu, is here. But where are the rest? Okay. Let me read the speech from our director, Dr. Munene. I know. And please. Dr. Munene told me to read the following. He said, our chief guests, today we observe the 2026 International Albinism Awareness Day. Every year we've been doing this. This day has been proclaimed by United Nations in 2014, and as it is an important global platform to celebrate the achievements of persons with albinism. We reflect deeply on the unique challenges they face and educate the public to decisively end the discrimination, stigmatization, and violence that have been targeted to persons with albinism. We say, over the years, the National Council for Persons with Disabilities has continuously held the celebrations nationally across various counties, including Nairobi, Embu, Kakamega, Kiambu, Kilifi, Kwale, Mombasa, and Uasin Gishu last year. Today, we continue that journey of devolution, devolving the human right inclusion for persons with albinism. We are gathered here at Thika School for the Blind, an icon institution that is simultaneously celebrating the monumental 80 years of its existence. Dedicated service to empowering persons with albinism. And we want to recognize the school's effort to accommodate persons with albinism, because in whichever year, population of persons with albinism has been at least a third. Our celebrations this year is anchored on the global theme, proudly in my skin, celebrating all skin tones. This theme calls for an important shift in the societal view of albinism. Today, this is a call to recognize the full humanity and the rights of persons with albinism. I want to say that to achieve this self-acceptance, we must aggressively demystify the factors hindering persons with albinism to access public service. Let me just not read all this because this is too long. Let me say this. Daktari Migos, I know you are here courtesy of the invitation that Honorable Mwaura invited you. Honorable Isaac Mwaura, together with Isaac, we started Albinism Society of Kenya, which I was the chair before I moved to the government at National Council. When we were starting, issues of persons with albinism were very, very serious. But today, we are thankful to the government because we have been taken care of, at least. And I don't want to agree with Daniel that doctors are charging sunscreen lotions in hospitals. And if there is such a case, Daktari Migos, I know you are an advocate of the High Court. I know you'll get a good job to represent somebody at the High Court, because this is not acceptable. Sawa? So Daniel, shika mutu, leta. Tuko na malawyers, tuko na majaji, na tutafanya kazi ile yetu. Then number 2, we are celebrating today that last year tulikuwa tumetolewa 10 million, ilikuwa imetolewa kwa Albinism Fund. But today 10 million has been reinstated. Siyo ni makofi. Tunataka kushukuru serikali because of that. We also want to thank the government because it has given some of us some opportunities to work. The government spokesman, the face of the government in the eyes of all the cameras is none other than Dr. Isaac Mwaura. And one time we were with Dr. Mwaura when he was a young boy. We did a petition. It was read at the parliament. Tulikuwa mimi nimekaa na Mwaura na Lupita Nyong'o, the 3 of us. The petition is the one that born this albinism program. Mheshimiwa ameenda na amepuruka. Ameenda. Sasa tunamuona huko anacheza ligi ya marais. Si tunajua atakuwa rais one time. Na Lupita Nyong'o ndio huyo alienda huko. But yours truly, bado niko hapa tu. Ni tunze ground. Na ground inasema mheshimiwa ya kwamba we are okay and we are taken care of. So with those very many comments, I want to advise that we take use of the cancer screening that is being done by the Kenyatta National Hospital. And as I do that, I want to thank Dr. Wanyika. I don't know kama yuko hapa. Angekuja tu aseme hello. Dr. Wanyika, please, if you are around, please come and say hello. Take use of my airtime because naona ninafukuzwa. Francis. Dr. Wanyika, from Kenyatta National Hospital. I also want to acknowledge other partners like Dr. Choksi. I know you're going to be given your time. Yes. So please, Dr. Wanyika ameenda. Okay. Okay. Ni sawa. Nafikiri tu nimeambiwa atakuja baadaye. So with those very many comments, nimeita staff colleagues wangu hawakuja. So Director Chengo, take note.
Ikiwa muda umetupa kisogo, niweze kumwalika County Commissioner on behalf of the County Commissioner, Mr. James Wanyoike, to come give his remarks and invite the government spokesperson.
Thank you very much, MC. Our chief guest today, Honorable Julius Ogamba, CS Education, Government Spokesman, Honorable Mwaura. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon. My name is James Wanyoike, Deputy County Commissioner, Thika West. On behalf of the County Commissioner, I would like to recognize the presence of our County Regional Director of Education. You can wave. County Director of Education, wave the crowd. County Director of TSC, wave the crowd. Our chief guest, mine is just to invite government spokesman, Honorable Mwaura, to take over with the program. Karibu Mwaura.
Habari zenu, muko salama? Simama kidogo, salimia watu wawili watatu hapo, mmechoka sana. Na usiinue mtu, unajua kuinua ni nini? Usiinue mtu. Salimia kidogo, salimia watu. DJ weka muziki kidogo, dakika moja tu. At least watu waimbe kidogo. Weka wimbo moja celebratory, watu wasikie. Weka DJ, wewe una sleki kidogo bana, wewe namna gani? DJ ungekuwa umeweka kamuziki kidogo. DJ umetoka kwa wewe, unatuangusha wewe. Haya, dance kidogo. Haya. Hata mwingine namuona hapa. Haya, dance kidogo tafadhali. Wewe umeketi unatukosea kidogo. Dance is a celebration. Wewe simu dance kidogo, dance kidogo. Hapo. Haya. Dance kidogo. Hapo. Haya, asanteni sana. Thank you. Thank you. You can be seated. The Cabinet Secretary for the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology and Innovation, Dr. Julius Ogamba, who is also an advocate of the High Court. The other distinguished guests from the Ministry of Education, from the Salvation Army, who have actually graced this place, and they are the sponsors of this great institution. We want to thank you very much for coming. And maybe before I speak, it's only fair we hear from the representative of the territorial commander, kuja secretary for programs, dakika moja, ili nikisoma speech tukiita waziri, tukue pia tumkaribishe Salvation Army. Kama wangeanza hii shule, hatungekuwa na hii shule. Ama namna gani? Makofi kwa Salvation Army. Karibu sana.
Our distinguished guests, all invited guests, and all protocols are observed. I say welcome to the Salvation Army, Thika High School and Primary for the Blind. Dr. Ogamba, we are thankful for your visit here today. We really feel well encouraged. In the Salvation Army, we take care of human beings through body, mind, and soul. And we take care of all our students, all our schools, all our young ones. We take care of them spiritually, mentally, and health-wise. And that is why the Salvation Army started. In the year 1865, the Salvation Army started in East London as a Christian mission. The founder of the Salvation Army, William Booth, was not pleased by the way the church during that time was handling its faithfuls. In the Christian mission, the founder of the Salvation Army, William Booth, found that the less fortunate were not recognized in the church. And that is why he left the Christian mission and started the Christian mission. By then, he was a minister in another church. The Methodist Church is the church in which William Booth was ministering. And he left the church because he was not recognized. And now he started the Christian mission in 1865 in East London. He was taking care of his people under one of the bridges in East London, where he was giving them food and and clothes, and then he preached to them. That is body, mind, and spirit. That is why the Christian mission was started. And it continued like that, and that is why we have now our schools for the less fortunate. And we have several schools in the Salvation Army. In the Salvation Army, we take care of people and human trafficking. We fight anti-human trafficking. And we try very much to make sure that everybody enjoys life in his place without any discrimination or any problem. And now, as it is today, we have humanitarian groups which are strong, taking care of people who are being misused, children, women, and men who are less fortunate. And today, as we have this special meeting here to celebrate the 8 years of these schools, I say welcome, and we thank the current government and those who have attended. We thank you very much, and we say God bless you very much. Thank you, Honorable Ogamba and Mwaura, for coming today and share this day together with us. God bless you all.
Asante sana, makofi kwa Territorial Commander Representative. We have few minutes because we are live on KTN, so I'll try to be very fast so that the CS can come and address the nation from here. Cabinet Secretary present, development partners, leaders of the various organizations, Albinism Society of Kenya, Dr. Choksi Albinism Foundation, let's clap for Dr. Choksi. The National Council for Persons with Disabilities, which is behind this celebration, good afternoon. It is a great honor and privilege to join you today as we celebrate 3 remarkable milestones in our nation's journey towards inclusion, equality, and human dignity. First, we celebrate the 80th anniversary of the Thika School for the Visually Impaired. I was here from 1987 until I finished 2000 at High School for the Blind, and I was the head boy. So uongozi unaanza hapa chini. And I also used to be the dormitory captain wa hapa wa yuko Chita na kwingineko kama huko. Na pia nilikuwa assembly hall hapa na standard 8. Unaona tulikuwa pale hapo. And I was the best in Kiswahili public speaking 1996, the whole nation. Kwa hivyo mkiwa msemaji wa serikali alianza hiyo wakati. And by the way, we sing. Dongo, kuja hapa kidogo, dakika moja, nusu. Tuimbe moja, msikie vile tunaimbanga hapa. Tunatoa akina Mary Atieno, akina Ruben Kigame, akina Kamano. Leta microphone moja ingine hapa. Haraka haraka, dakika moja. Less than a minute. Wapi yo mic, Musembi? Tuimbe vile tulikuwa tunaimba. Hii wimbo tulicompose 1991. I think I was in standard 3. Let's go.
Exactly.
Wadhani wangwereire okeduta okomboine huriani mwene itangia hotire kwiruta rohetwo ni ngoma na minyororo yake mwathani ugiuka ukinyonia njira ya ma joya Jesu nandoka nandige matuko-ine mathino baba nowe ndihoyaga ciugo cia ibuku itheru nicio mataro makwa tondu wi mwiokeku na uri muiguitha. Thank you very much. That song was composed 1991. Bado tunaimba mpaka wa leo. Twende studio ama tusiende? Basi. This is a historic institution that has transformed lives through education and empowerment for 8 decades. Second, we celebrate 20 years of the Albinism Society of Kenya advocacy. Wakati watu wakataka kutusalimia nafikiri we are contaminating them with albinism. An organization that has become a beacon of hope and a powerful voice for the rights, dignity, and inclusion of persons with albinism. Thirdly, we mark the 11th International Albinism Awareness Day, and the theme, please let's get the theme clearly, proudly in my skin, celebrating all skin tones. Tuseme hivyo, proudly in my skin, celebrating all skin tones. This milestone remind us how far we have come and challenge us to reflect on the journey that still lies ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, the story of Thika School for the Visually Impaired is a story of vision, courage, and transformation. Established in 1946, the institution became the first school for its kind in Eastern, Central, and East Africa, at a time where education opportunities for learners with disabilities were almost non-existent. This school opened doors that have long remained closed. For 80 years, it has nurtured generations of learners who have gone on to become teachers, professionals, leaders, entrepreneurs, advocates, and productive citizens. We have people like Kibaya Laibuta, who is a Court of Appeal judge. We have Monica Mbaro, who is also a high court judge, and all of them are totally blind, they are visually impaired. We have people like Ruben Kigame, Mary Atieno, quite a number of great people have passed through this school. Its legacy is not measured by its longevity, but by the countless lives it has transformed. Today, as we celebrate this milestone, we honor all the teachers, administrators, parents, partners, and learners who have made this institution a symbol of possibility and excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Kenyans, the second milestone we celebrate today is equally significant. 20 years ago, in 2006, a small group of determined individuals came together with a simple but powerful vision to ensure that persons with albinism would no longer live in the shadows of discrimination, exclusion, and misunderstanding. That vision gave birth to the Albinism Society of Kenya. Today, 20 years later, ASK stands as one of the most successful disability rights organizations in Africa. Let's clap for ASK. When ASK was founded, albinism was hardly part of national conversation. Many families lack accurate information. Myths and misconceptions were widespread. Children with albinism were bullied, excluded, and denied opportunities. Access to sunscreen, low vision devices, and specialized healthcare was extremely limited, and people were even being killed. We have Bianca Chacha here and Gabriel Kenyanjui, who we rescued at the borders of Tanzania. They were just about to be killed. Today they are in Form 3. Let's clap for them. Over the last 2 decades, the organizations have successfully made albinism part and parcel of the national conversation. In 2009, ASK submitted the first petition to Parliament through Honorable Eugene Wamalwa, seeking representation of persons with albinism in Parliament. Affordable sunscreen registration, affordable sunscreen, I beg your pardon, registration and legal recognition. Today, all these objectives have been achieved. Makofi tender. Through relentless advocacy for the last 20 years and awareness creation, ASK has helped secure greater respect, recognition, and dignity for persons with albinism. The organization has played a critical role in saving lives. Many of us remember those dark periods across East Africa where people with albinism were being killed for their body parts. Criminal networks spread myths that skin of persons with albinism could attract wealth and power. This increasingly led to killings of innocent men, women, and children with albinism. We've worked tirelessly with governments, security agencies, and international partners to rescue people, including the ones that I mentioned, and Robinson Mukwana. We thank God they're all alive. Through our 5 programs, Imarisha Masomo Initiative, we've been able to educate hundreds of learners. Ajira program, young people and adults with albinism have secured employment in companies such as Kenya Airways. Recently, I was going to Ghana. I was served by Alan Witter, a young man with albinism. The first air hostess with albinism was Miss Albinism Lois Lihanda. Carrefour, you were served by people with albinism there. Absa Bank, NCBA, like our good lawyer, this young man, who is, what's his name? I forget it now. Inapotea kwa sababu ya kuongea speech hapa. ShopRite and L'Oreal, Andrew Ngunde is the name. And other blue chip organizations, as well as various government ministries, departments, and agencies. And we thank the Public Service Commission for employing many people with disabilities. Through our Linda Afya program, including Linda Ngozi, Linda Macho, and Miwani Mashinani, thousands have been able to access healthcare services, support for their eye care, and now most of these programs, including protective clothing, are being handled by the National Council for Persons with Disabilities. Let's clap for the National Council. And through the Nikon Happy and Huduma Bora programs, people are able to access justice. We therefore say that we are very glad that in 2016 and 2018, we had the Mr. and Miss Albinism, Kenya and East Africa, and the first guest of honor was none other than the then Deputy President, William Samoei Ruto. Makofi kwa President wetu. And last year, Last year, the chief guest was none other than our first lady, Mama Rachel Ruto. Kwa hivyo tunashukuru sana. And also Mama Rachel Ruto has been able to support us with mothers of children with albinism through Joywo Women because of knitting. So siyo ni vizuri kabisa. So we continue to champion our rights at the Pan-African Parliament, at the EU Parliament, Japan, and even at the UN itself. These efforts have contributed to the adoption of the Africa Union Plan of Action on Albinism 2021-2031, and we are calling the member states to establish and appoint the AU Special Envoy for the Rights of Persons with Albinism. We are also happy that the government has been giving 100 million shillings for the last 13 years, a total of 1.3 billion to albinism cause. Makofi kwa serikali ya Kenya. This program remains the best in the world and a good trend center that many countries have come here to benchmark, including Uganda, Tanzania, Malawi, Mozambique. All of them have come here because we are great leaders. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Kenyans, fellow people with disabilities, fellow persons with albinism. As we celebrate these achievements, we also marked the 11th International Albinism Awareness Day. This year's theme, Proudly in My Skin, celebrating all skin tones, is both powerful and timely. It reminds us that diversity is strength. It reminds us that dignity does not come from appearance, but from our shared humanity. And it reminds us that every child, regardless of their color or genetic condition, deserves the opportunity to live safely, learn fully, participate equally, and dream without limits. For me, this message is deeply personal. I was born with albinism in a society that did not fully understand what albinism was. Many people formed opinions about me before they knew me. They saw my skin before they saw my abilities. They saw difference before they saw potential. Because of misconceptions surrounding albinism, some people believed I was the child of a white man, and I'm sure many people think so. When my father first saw me, he rejected me, insisting that no child in his family could look like me. And of course, by the way, he cruelly compared me to a pig. But today, that one who was compared to a pig is a member of parliament, he's been a senator, and he's now the government spokesman. He walked away, leaving my mother to raise me alone. And I'm sure this is the story of many persons with albinism. We are our mother's children. We can relate to this, abandonment and discrimination, but we keep on rising. We keep on rising higher and higher. So, as I conclude, the lessons of resilience have carried us through. And today, we can be so proud of so many of us who have made it at different levels. We have our own Justice Mombi Ngoge, who is a Court of Appeal judge. We have Boniface Massa in Malawi, a commissioner on human rights. Midhuka, and many others that we can mention. Today, albinism is part and parcel of a national conversation. Across Africa, we also celebrate Salif Keita, a renowned international musician. And members of parliament now are part and parcel of many parliaments across Africa, like Shaimal Kwegia, the first MP with albinism in Tanzania, Overton Kondowe, the other first MP in Malawi, and we can keep on counting on and on. Globally, we also look at models like Deandra Forrest in New York and Thando Hopa from South Africa. Progress has been made, but for most people, we must say that don't look at our skin. We are more than our skin. We can do it. Ladies and gentlemen, inclusion is not charity, but development. When a child is denied education because of discrimination, Kenya loses talent. When a qualified individual is denied employment because of prejudice, Kenya loses productivity. When a capable leader is excluded because of stereotype, Kenya loses innovation. The government, therefore, remains committed to advancing disability inclusion, strengthening legal protection against discrimination, and ensuring that persons with disabilities, including those with albinism, are fully integrated into our national development. But government cannot do this alone. We call upon parents to nurture and support children with albinism, teachers to create safe and inclusive learning environments, and employers to focus on competence and merit. We call upon religious leaders to teach right, to have the right kind of values so that there is no discrimination, and community leaders to challenge harmful practices. The media also to tell positive stories of persons with albinism, not just when they are heroes or zeros. Even normal lives is a story. And so therefore, young people today, let us not waver. Let us not look back. Let us believe in ourselves. Let us believe that 80 years ago, the vision of those who started this school knew that one day, we shall also have a person with disability as the president of the Republic of this Kenya. It is possible. As Nelson Mandela said, you climb one tree, you climb one hill and you realize several others you can climb. We've climbed so many, but we are still daring because disability, nothing without us, nothing about us. Hamujui hiyo maneno? Nothing about us, lakini tumebadilisha hivi juzi, tunasema nothing without us. Sema hivyo, nothing. That is to mean everything that you do, you must be included. Thank you very much. Kenya itainuka, Kenya itasimama, Kenya itanawiri kwa moja na uzalendo. Mimi ni Mkenya mzalendo. Je, wewe? Mimi ni Mkenya mzalendo daima. Asanteni sana. Happy 80th anniversary. Happy International Albinism Awareness Days. Happy 20th anniversary for the Albinism Society of Kenya. It's now my greatest pleasure and privilege to now let's all be upstanding. Tusimame wote. Tupige makofi ya kumkaribisha mgeni wetu wa heshima. Ngoja kidogo. Tutafanya ile ya Mzee Moi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fungua. Funguka. Karibu waziri, uko na maneno makubwa.
Thank you. Thank you, government spokesperson. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, let me first start by thanking Honorable Mwaura for this invitation. And just to start by saying that I'm happy to be here. However, I want also to state clearly that this invitation was extended to His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya, who was or is the chief guest in this 80th celebration of this school. He wasn't able to come and he sent me to represent him, and accordingly, I am going to read his speech on this very, very important day. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today we gather here for more than a celebration. We gather to honor a remarkable journey, the journey of a school that has transformed lives for 80 years. The journey of a movement that has championed dignity, visibility, and inclusion for persons with albinism for 20 years. And the journey of our nation towards becoming a society where every citizen, regardless of disability, appearance, background, or circumstance, has an equal opportunity to learn, to work, to thrive, and contribute. These 3 milestones are deeply connected because they tell one story. The story of human dignity, the story of resilience, and the story of possibility. They remind us that when barriers are removed, opportunities are expanded, and every citizen is empowered to realize their potential. Our nation becomes stronger, fairer, and more prosperous. It is therefore fitting that we gather here today at the Thika School for the Visually Impaired, one of Kenya's most enduring symbols of inclusion, opportunity, and hope. For 8 decades, this institution has stood as a beacon of excellence and transformation. Since the establishment in 1946, this towering institution has nurtured generations of learners, empowered thousands of families, and demonstrated a simple but powerful truth. Disability is never inability. Its distinguished alumni continue to serve our nation with excellence, including the government spokesperson, Honorable Isaac Mwaura, whose journey stands as a testament to the transformative power of education and opportunity. Through the dedication of teachers, administrators, parents, the Salvation Army, development partners, and successive generations of learners, this institution has become one of the leading centers of specialized education in our country and across the region. Its story mirrors Kenya's own journey, a journey of determination, perseverance, and continuous progress towards a more inclusive society. This is a solemn moment to reflect on the kind of nation we are building, a Kenya where every citizen, regardless of disability, appearance, background, or circumstances, is accorded equal dignity, equal opportunity, and equal respect. Today, as we celebrate this remarkable milestone, I extend the gratitude and appreciation of the people of Kenya and the government of Kenya to all those who have contributed to the growth and success of this great institution over the last 8 decades. Ladies and gentlemen, throughout our country, there are thousands of children with disabilities whose dreams are no different from those of any other Kenyan. The dream of becoming doctors, engineers, teachers, lawyers, entrepreneurs, artists, innovators, and leaders. Their aspirations are not limited by disability. Their aspirations are only limited when society fails to provide opportunity. Our responsibility as government is therefore clear to ensure that no child is denied an opportunity to learn, participate, and succeed because of disability or circumstances. Around the world today, true development is measured not only by the roads we build, the technology we deploy, or the economic growth we achieve. It is measured by whether every citizen can participate fully in national life. Inclusion is not charity. Inclusion is justice. Inclusion is development. And inclusion is nation building. That is why, under the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, we place people at the center of development. We are driving inclusive growth and economic development, creating a Kenya where every child matters, every talent matters, and every dream matters. The Constitution of Kenya guarantees every child the right to education. The competency-based education and training system recognizes that every learner possesses unique abilities and limitless potential. We therefore continue to invest in special education through improved infrastructure, specialized learning materials, teacher training, assistive technologies, and learner support programs. However, we recognize the increasing pressure facing institutions such as this Thika School for the Visually Impaired, including growing enrollment, the rising cost of Braille materials, assistive devices, and accessible infrastructure. These challenges underscore the need for sustained investment and support. I therefore reaffirm the government's commitment to strengthening these institutions to ensure that every learner thrives in a safe, inclusive, and enabling environment. It is in recognition of this commitment that the government, through the Ministry of Education, has over the years allocated resources to this institution to support infrastructure development, improve learning facilities, and address the diverse needs of learners with visual impairments. I congratulate the school administration for its prudent stewardship of these resources, and I'm pleased today to officially commission these facilities for the benefit of the current and future generations of learners. Ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate 80 years of empowering learners with visual